The sitemap file is an XML file that ASP.NET Navigation Controls can use to automatically generate a navigation structure. You learned about XML files in Session 3 of the Essential Skills course in this series. In this lesson, you will create a sitemap file for the Forest Walks project. To begin, open the Forest Walks project from your Sample Files folder and add a sitemap file to the project. To do this, right-click on Forest Walks in the Solution Explorer and click Add, New Item, then click Web in the left-hand pane if it isn't selected already, then scroll down and click Sitemap in the central pane, and click Add. The new web.sitemap file is created and opened. A sitemap file consists of a series of sitemap node tags that define the navigation structure of your website. You want to start with an empty sitemap file, so remove all of the existing sitemap node tags. Now add the following code between the sitemap tags to define a new sitemap node tag for the root of the site. Sitemap node URL equals tilde title equals root. Every sitemap file must have a root tag or node that contains every other tag. The tilde indicates the site's root folder. Now add another sitemap node tag inside the root tag to represent the site's home page. Sitemap node URL equals default.aspx title equals home. Notice that this is a self-closing tag, as it doesn't contain any other tags. Now add the following code on the next line. Sitemap node title equals walks. You are going to use this sitemap node tag as a container for the other pages in the site. This node doesn't have a URL property, as its only purpose is to act as a container. Finally, add 3 more sitemap node tags inside the walks tag to represent the Dream Falls, Sunbeam Hill, and Winter Mountain pages. Use the code sitemap node URL equals dreamfalls.aspx title equals Dream Falls. Sitemap node URL equals sunbeamhill.aspx title equals Sunbeam Hill. Sitemap node URL equals Winter Mountain.aspx title equals Winter Mountain. These self-closing tags represent the last 3 pages in your navigation structure. Your sitemap file is now complete and ready to be used with the menu, sitemap path, and tree view controls. You will use these in the coming lessons. This XML file will make a lot more sense when you use it with the ASP.NET navigation controls. Note that some search engines are able to read an XML file in order to determine a site structure. However, these XML files are not the same as the web.sitemap file that you've created in this lesson. The web.sitemap file is only used as a data source for ASP.NET navigation controls. If you want a search engine sitemap, you will have to create separate XML files for each search engine that you need to support. This is necessary because the different search engines haven't yet agreed on a universal sitemap specification. Close Visual Studio now, saving your changes if prompted. You've now completed Lesson 7.14. Add a sitemap file to a project.